As a lactation consultant, I often get asked, how do I avoid sore nipples? The truth is, the only way to avoid sore nipples is to ensure that you've got good attachment between your baby and your breast. The way to ensure good attachment comes in three parts: the baby's chin, the baby's nose, and the breast. How I like to explain attachment is that we use the chin, the nose, and the breast, those three ingredients: chin to skin, nipple up the nose, baby opens their mouth, and over they go. Okay. Nose to nipple is a very common phrase, and a lot of families will look at nose to nipple, but if you just do nose to nipple here, your baby's chin is actually quite a way away from the breast. It's really important that the chin indents the breast, and so to get that angle, it might be easier for you to imagine your nipple going up the baby's nose rather than on the baby's nose. So the language is different, but the outcome actually means a deeper latch. So when you do chin to skin, nipple up the nose, baby opens their mouth, and over they go. Okay. If you do nose to nipple, that actually means the chin is away from the breast. Baby will still open their mouth, but quite often it means the nipple goes into the mouth centrally, and the baby just gets the nipple. This is an inefficient feed. The baby has to work a lot harder when they feed like this, whereas if they go under the breast, nipple up the nose, they open their mouth, they get a much wider mouth, they get a larger amount of breast in, they can get more milk more efficiently. A way that I also like to describe this is like having a cheese roll. So when you have a cheese roll, you put your chin under the bun and you open your mouth and over the top you go. Okay. So when a baby goes onto the breast, it's very similar to having a cheese roll. Quite often I'll say to families, you've got BAPS now. Okay. Instead of a breast, you've got BAPS. Chin to skin, nipple up nose, baby opens their mouth, over they go. Okay. If a baby goes onto the nipple centrally, that's a bit like having a lollipop. If you have a lollipop, it ends up going into the front part of the mouth rather than the back of the mouth. So when we have a lollipop, it goes here. As you suck on the lollipop, you'll notice that my cheeks go in. If when your baby is breastfeeding, you notice the cheeks are going in, that means that the baby's actually got a shallow latch and not as much breast is in the baby's mouth as it could be. So the way to change that is to pop the baby on, leading him in with their chin, nipple up nose, they open their mouth, and over they go. To hold your baby to achieve that can be a little bit tricky because, again, this is a puppet, and a very well behaved puppet. It's not banging its head on my chest, it's not screaming at me saying feed me. It's quite a well behaved puppet. So you would hold your baby around the back of their neck here. You hold, not necessarily hold your boob, I've got to hold this one otherwise it falls on the floor. Chin to skin, you're going to bring your baby in really close. If I lean back really close so their chin hits the breast first, the nipple going on the philtrum, going up their nose, will initiate the baby to open their mouths. Sometimes they don't, you may need to be a bit patient, but when they do open their mouths, all you do is roll the baby over. Okay. Obviously I've got a well-behaved breast as well. This one is nice and pointy, it's not dangling down, it's not under my armpit, but certainly the idea is that chin to skin, nipple up nose, baby opens their mouth, over they go. Okay. If you're struggling with a painful latch, please don't sit and think it's normal, I've just got to toughen up. Please seek help. There's lactation consultants across the country, there's breastfeeding counsellors at the end of the National Breastfeeding Helpline, and I will put those numbers and contact details in the messages below.